Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Aaron, and I'm back with another video. And in today's video, I'll be doing a college acceptance video and a bit of an advice video also. I'm currently an incoming freshman. I'll be going to Towson University. And yeah, I just want to make a college acceptance video. Tell you guys about the process, the colleges I applied to, the colleges I got accepted to. Some of my regrets with the whole high school and college application process, and my stats like GPA and SAT. So let's get into it. Before we start the video, I hope you guys can comment, like, and subscribe. It really does help out, and I really do appreciate it. I appreciate all the support. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Let's get into the video. I applied to 4 colleges, and I got accepted to all 4 of them. As I mentioned, I'm going to Towson University, so that was one of them. I also applied to UMES, University of Maryland, Eastern Shore, Morgan State, and Norfolk State. UMES is HBCU. As I said, is the University of Maryland, Eastern Shore. I have a couple friends going there. When I applied on the Common App, which I'll talk about later, but I actually got accepted before I even applied. They came to a college fair at my school, and I got accepted there, on-site admissions. They were doing that along with Morgan State was also doing that, and I got accepted there obviously, but I still had to apply and all that, which I'll talk about. UMES is a small school, I'll say about 6,000 students if I remember correctly. It's in Prince Anne, Maryland, I think. Princess Anne, Maryland, my bad. The reason I didn't choose it was just a smaller school. It was a HBCU also. I wanted to go to a more diverse school. I didn't tour it. And some of the people that went there, some of my friends that went there and toured it said that they loved it, and some of them said that they hated it. So me not being able to tour, I wasn't really able to give it a fair judgment. Okay, now with Morgan State, as I said, I got accepted at the on-site college fair. Morgan State is actually a pretty nice school. I got to tour there. I went on like one of the school tours that they have. Went up through the campus. Is really nice. It's very new. It's about, if I remember, I do not remember. Obviously, I'll put it somewhere on the screen. It's about 8,000 students, I believe, which is also on the smaller side. I wanted to go to a pretty big school. That's why I didn't really pick the other 3 schools other than Towson. Towson has about 20,000 students, but I'll talk about Towson later. Morgan State is a really nice school. I've been seeing a lot because I follow a couple people that go there. I'm seeing a lot. Their president is doing a lot during this coronavirus stuff. They're upgrading a lot. They're getting a new dorm, actually, I believe. But as I said, it was a smaller school. It was HBCU. I wanted to go to a more diverse school. It's just in the Anchi part of Baltimore. And even though nothing is most likely going to happen, it's just something that you worry about and your safety and stuff. But also the main reason is I wanted to go to a bigger school with a bigger campus. But yeah, those are the reasons I didn't want to go to that school. Also Norfolk State. It's a nice school, nice campus, modern. I have a couple friends that go there. I actually applied on a waiver fee. I probably wouldn't have applied if I didn't get that. But yeah, my cousin went there, so she was, in my ear, like, you should go there. I wasn't able to tour there because it's in Virginia. It's about 4 hours away from me. That's also one of the reasons I didn't go there, is because it's an out-of-state school. Other than the out-of-state tuition I would have had to pay. Also, I have some health issues that I need to deal with, and I didn't think being 4 hours away from my parents would be good. Especially, I'm glad I didn't do it, especially during coronavirus, where I definitely would have had to stay home. I'm not trying to do that, but yeah. Other than that, Norfolk State is a pretty decent school, but as I said, it's a smaller school. It has about 6,000 students. It's HBCU, and it's out of state. Next is Towson University, which is the school I'll be going to. Has about 10,000 students. It's a PWI, but it also has a very strong black community, but it's also majority white, obviously. But it also has a very diverse community. It has Asian culture. It has Middle Eastern culture, I believe. It has Middle Eastern culture, Native American, I believe, Hawaiian, a lot of different cultures that are going there. It's also in a nicer part of Baltimore, which is like it's more, I don't want to say a nicer part, but it's more like a college feel type town. Morgan State was more like a just a college put somewhere. It's Towson more like a everything around there is like kind of for the students, if that makes sense. Like it's a lot of restaurants, a lot of stores around there just catered towards the students, which I liked. As I said, it was a bigger school. The campus is really nice. It's really big. The dorms I'll be staying in are actually like it's gonna be a hike to get to some classes, even though we're doing hybrid classes, but it's still gonna be a hike to get over there. Okay, so yeah, that is why I picked Towson University, and I didn't pick the other colleges. The other colleges are still really nice, and if you have the option to go there, that's the best option for you. I would say go ahead, but also do your research. There may be a better college out there for you. The next thing that I want to talk about is the application process. I would say it was pretty easy. 3 of the colleges I applied to were through their own school website. The other college that I applied to, UMES, was on the Common App, or the Black Common App is one of those. The Common App, I'm pretty sure it's the same thing, but you had to waive your FERPA rights and all this extra stuff. The Common App, it's easy once you like do everything that you need to do. Like all you're really doing is just typing in information from your high school experience, which is pretty easy. But you have to waive your FERPA rights, which they don't teach you how to do at school. At least at my school, they didn't teach me how to do. So I would say look that up. Or if you have a friend that has been applying to college, just ask them how to do it, or ask like a senior that graduated the year before. They'll be able to help you out because they did it the year prior. But other than that, as I said, the college app is easy. Just ask for help. The other website, like when you apply to a school on a website, it's pretty much self-explanatory because it's all on the website. If you have any questions, just make sure you ask for help. Some of the regrets I do have with the college application process and the whole high school experience period is I wish I had tried more in high school just to give myself the option of college, of like better colleges and more colleges, which ties into my second regret is which I didn't apply to more colleges because I thought my GPA, my SAT, I wasn't going to get into those, and there was no purpose in my mind to apply to those schools if I wasn't going to get into them, which you can still get into schools even if you don't have the average statistics, because schools don't, they look at that, but sometimes they look at your essay, your extracurriculars, which you should do, community service, even sometimes they look at your race, and maybe they want some more Asian people, maybe they want some more black people, maybe they want some more white people. They just look at different factors. So I say if you want to apply to a school, make sure that it makes sense for you and apply. But back to the giving yourself college as an option, I think you should do that. Just try harder in high school. High school isn't really that hard. All you have to do is really turn in work, come to school, and do things like that. Also, I would say visit as many schools as possible, since it's a fun experience. If you can financially, visit as many schools as possible, because I know a lot of schools are out of state and things like that. But if you can, visit as many schools as possible, because it's a fun experience when you're going on a college tour. You get to see different people. You get to try different college like restaurants and things, like college dining halls and stuff like that. You get to travel if you like to travel. And yeah, so I would say those are some of my biggest regrets with the college application and the high school experience. So let's get into my stats during high school. My GPA was a 3.0, which isn't bad, isn't good. I had a SAT of a 1080. Actually, my GPA might be bad to you. I don't know, but that's what I had, a 3.0. I know people were worse. I know people were better. So as I said, just try to give yourself the best that you could do, the best of your ability. The SAT, I had a 1080. I didn't take the ACT. I was going to, but I was too late to sign up, and I heard it was hard anyway, so it was really no purpose. That's the ACT. They said it was more like a reading comprehension thing, which I'm good at, but the people that took it, they said it was more science and trigonometry based, which I'm not really sure about because I wasn't able to take it. But they said it was trig on their calculus and things like that. And while I see more people saying that the SAT is more comprehension based, which I don't know. It's a lot of people just talking based on their experiences and things like that. I did about 4 or 5 extracurricular activities during high school, which I did. Wish I did more. Try as much as you can in high school. do as much as you want in high school. I know some people don't really want to do much, some people do, and some people are maybe scared. Maybe you want to try a new thing, but you don't have any friends to try it with you. I would say just go, because you are gonna make friends there. Even if you're not outgoing, someone is outgoing at that club, so they're gonna come to you and they're gonna bother you, even so you made a friend. And even if you don't want to do any extracurriculars at your high school, maybe find a way to do extracurriculars at home. Maybe if you like to play video games, maybe start a esports club at your school. Maybe you can start that. Maybe stream, do YouTube, market yourself. If you want to go to college, market yourself in some way. And even if you don't want to do college, YouTube and streaming during high school is a good way to you could possibly make it into a career, and you don't have any bills at that time. So if that's something you want to do, look into that. Yeah, I think that's everything I have to say. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. If you have any questions, put them down in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed the advice, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.